Yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it here. I'm looking for O-type stars. Uh, you would think there would be an easy way of doing this, but there really isn't. I mean, I can can I actually, is there any way of quickly returning to where I'm at? Alright, so let's try uh, and see what we can find this way. I mean, alright, so that's a regular one. Alright, it just keeps finding those black holes. There's an A class supergiant. If I just why does it say class A but it doesn't show up unless I select B? See? There's a bug. Is it a A or a B? Guess we'll find out. I guess we will find out. Yeah. 10 jumps away. That is not horrible. I have no boost on this one. We're gonna try and cross off some of these. Some of the stars we got on here. All right. All right. We're gonna head off to this bigger star and get some fuel. I don't expect finding an O class star, especially any giant, to be easy. It seems we're dropping very close to these. That did not seem fair at all. We're gonna lock on and scoot away. We're dropping very close to the brown dwarfs. There's no way I was gonna get away from that, even if I was a little bit slow to react. That definitely should have been alright. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. We are gonna have to take it a little slow here and get filled up. Alright, what do we got? Alright, so we're halfway there. And we haven't really found anything new. That's alright. Let's see, methane dwarf star. What is that? Hold on. Class L. Class T. Class T dwarfs are brown dwarfs with a surface temperature between 700 and 1300 Kelvin. They are sometimes known as methane dwarfs due to the prominence of methane in their composition. Okay. Alright, so here's another brown dwarf. So I'm gonna slow down when we exit. And see if I can avoid it that way. Yeah, alright. A little bit better. Really nice light from the... So, I mean, technically I should be looking for other stuff while we're flying here, but I'm not gonna do that right now. But we do have some biological and geological stuff to still fill out. We'll just take that as it comes. Like every other star is a red dwarf. Alright, so it says Class A blue supergiant star. We're gonna slow down for this one as well. Alright. What is that? That's another Class B star. So, let's see. So the B and the C are close together. C is a Herbig A, E, B, so that's not interesting. There's nothing else in here. Class A blue-white supergiant. It's 461 times bigger in size, radius than the Earth, and then the Sun, our Sun. Wow, that is pretty big. Not the biggest I've seen out here, but big nonetheless. This one is 5 times larger. Then not to scale. So we didn't really see that we got the Codex. Confirmed. Why is it not confirmed? Hold on. Alright, I'm sorry. Alright. It's an A-class star. Blue supergiant. Not showing here. So this is a little bit messed up. Greatest mass. Alright. So this is a B-type star, okay? Greatest mass. 14 solar masses. For a B-type star. Too many. That would have to be this one, because that's a B-type star. That's an A-type star. A-class. This is frustrating. But the thing is, right, so this is a confirmed location that I did. All right, everything that's confirmed is stuff that I found. Not necessarily first find, but a find that I have scanned. This is as A-type star confirmed at this location, and it shows up. We're looking at an A-type supergiant right in A-type A-class supergiant. All right. Class A blue-white supergiant. Looking right at it. There it is. Not showing up in the Codex. A-type supergiant. There is nothing confirmed, and I'm looking right at it. That is frustrating. Right. Let's do this again. I don't care about Wolf Riot. I don't care about regulars. All right. What is that? The non-sequence star. All right, so that's a black hole. Black holes also show up here. All right, we're gonna have to leave that on then. Black hole. Black hole. All right, that's where we are. On black hole. All right. Look at some of these stars around us. See what we can find. Um, so this is gonna show everything, right? And it doesn't show me what class it is. So you can't really just assume that they're going to be A-AH. Alright, but let's assume that anyways. Because I think um, I think it's sort of assigned by luminosity, and I don't know what that is. That could have been one of those Wolf-Rayet stars. Alright, so there's 16. 17 is a black hole. That's a regular O class. Um, let's go there just to keep things moving a little bit. Try and experiment with some options in searching for stars, star systems. Didn't check and see how many. Alright, so that's 7 more jumps. Alright, there's a lot of stuff found here. We are looking for gas giant. I wonder, I never really thought of checking that out. Alright, so that's a class 1 gas giant. Alright. Is that a class 2? That is a class 2. Then that would be a class 3. Maybe? And what is that then? Class 4? Alright, so if this is class 3, which is kind of how it looked, I didn't think to really track that until just this moment. We're expecting this to be a class 3. Class 3 gas giant. It would then follow that class 5 would be out here. We're looking for something in the last 3 of those. Okay. That's all I wanted to see. Really? Didn't really look into the class gas giant class scan frequencies until right now. I just, you know, just use the scanner and pop them in. I did not see what it is we're flying into. All right. All right, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Quick scan? Quick scan? Quick scan? All right. I'm having trouble sometimes recognizing that command. I haven't used a lot of voice attack in the last few streams, but the quick scan thing is quite helpful. You just gotta ping things first. So basically, swing in, scoop your fuel, and get out. And then you can do a quick scan. Quick scan? Quick scan? Alright. So it just pops up the scan window for, I think it's 1.5 seconds, which just gives you enough time to scan the frequencies on the bottom to see if there's anything interesting. If there's anything interesting, you can go in manually and scan whatever it is you want. But unless you're seeing, and I'll look at that in a second. Unless you're really looking at unless you see something interesting there, there isn't really much point in going in to scan stuff. Quick scan. All right, so there wasn't anything there. We're gonna go in anyways and do it manually. All right. Anomalies shows up down in this region. And the gas giants that I'm looking for shows up in this region. Water worlds and Earth likes are right here between the R and the A. So unless you're seeing anything down here, right here, or right here, there's no need, at least for me at this point, to stop and look any further. It's a lot of stuff to process in a second and a half, but sort it out. A quick scan. All right. I'm gonna have to report that one star as a bug to Frontier, but I'll do that later. I just sort of had to write it down. There's a couple of issues with that. I wonder what EDSM is saying about that system. Quick scan. Let's see. AAAH16. Celestial bodies. Class A blue-white supergiant. All right. Quick scan. All right. So there's only one thing in here, I guess, that we haven't discovered, and that's this one, which is over here. Okay, there's one more. All right. So what if I just do eord? Okay. What is it gonna start picking for us for stars? So it is picking the same ones as you do if you do AA, H. What is that? Why is it not showing up? Okay. Class A blue supergiants. But it only shows if I hit the B. That is clearly a bug. There's something wrong with the classification on that star. Black hole. I mean, we could certainly visit some black holes if we wanted to, but not really what we're for. All right, here's another blue supergiant. That one also disappears when you remove the B type. See that? That is weird. How many jumps is that? 17? That's a lot of jumps, man. It's a lot of jumps for very little. Can I use any jet cones on the way? Okay. That gets me down to 11 jumps. Alright, let's try some neutron stars. The worst. Don't know which one to go for. I want to get too close to that thing. Alright, better now. These tiny little ones are such a pain in the neck to scoop. Alright, let's do something funny. See if you can make it recalculate. The advantage of recalculating from a neutron star is that it will probably find another one in range. That it didn't find before. Alright, this one is a little better. Right, I'm liking this one. There's some interesting nebula around here. Wish I had. Wish I had time to go looking for them right now. That thing certainly is interesting. Like 3 in a row over there. Fuel star. We're gonna have to go around it a little slow. We are almost out of fuel. Alright, here we go. Quick scan. Doing alright. Oh, lots of busy stuff in here. 22 bodies. Quick scan. Nothing really too interesting. Oh, it's another one of these. I hate these. There's like hardly any jet cone at all to scoop from. Gotta go in. Alright, it's not as bad as I first thought. I don't like to get under 0.2. And now at 0.18. And what I hate even more is plowing through it. There we go. Ah, another Neutron Star. Jeez, how we doing? 92. That is an interesting nebula over there, isn't it? I'm going to check and see if you can find that on the galaxy map after. Alright, so here's another Class A supergiant that for some reason shows up as a Class B on the galaxy map. And I expect it won't do what it's supposed to do in the Codex either. Alright, so Class A blue-white supergiant. Class O type. And okay, so there's two Class O's down here. One is a little bit smaller than the one we looked at earlier. What does the Codex say? Ah, does not report it as a supergiant, Class A supergiant. And why doesn't it report those confirmed? Why does it only have one confirmed? There's two type O stars in here. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, so I can't really search. Right, so there's a bunch of A's showing up. Okay, there's a B. A bunch of B's over here. And they're close by ish. Thought I saw another one over here. These are bees. Cluster of bees. But none of them are showing up as giants or supergiants. Hundred and 115. Should be about 2 jumps away. Go and have a look. No. No. Seriously? So I'm just curious now. Is it... Are you only going to get one confirmed entry in the Codex? Alright, so here we have some gas giants that are way up here. We're going to have a look at that. Okay, so that's a 3. Then that's a 4. Yeah. Alright, we need to be higher up. Okay. Let's look at the Codex again. Alright, B-type, it says I have 2, which is the B-type Supergiant and the B-type confirmed. Right. So you only get 1 for each. So you get 1 for each type, or subtype. Or variety, I guess varieties is what they are. So I have 2 out of the 3 here. So I'm looking for a B-type giant, not a supergiant, which I guess is what's also on my list. Where's my list? There. I'm looking for a B-type giant because we do have now a supergiant confirmed. Alright, that was confirmed a long time ago. Alright, so B-type supergiant I can take off because put a check mark on it. Put a check mark. Come on, man. Put a giant X in front of it. How's that? Okay. Best I can do. So I'm still looking for the O-type giant. I don't know if there is a supergiant. And I'm looking for, there's two varieties here. I'm looking for an A-type supergiant. I don't know for sure if there is a giant variation of this. Can always look at the B has the 3 variations. A-type only has the regular and there's... So we're trying to look at what other people have discovered. There's 3 varieties, 2 varieties, 2 varieties. F also has 2 varieties. There's a bunch of... There's some that has 2, a few that has 3. The M-type has... Okay. Okay. There's some carbon stars missing there. Yeah, there's lots of carbon stars missing. They won't show her until somebody's discovered them. Hmm. Where are we at? Alright, we got one more jump to go. Alright, gonna get away from the star here for a little bit. Okay. I was missing the class 4 gas jet. I did not notice it coming up here. But we do have the class 4 now confirmed. You only get the one. It won't. If there's other ones, they'll show up here, but it won't be. Where are we right now? Hold on. All right, so right now we are at YUX E1 1914. All right, so the greatest mass is the one we just found, and it also has the smallest radius, and it's the hottest. Okay, so we did get class 4. We're still missing the other two. And we're just gonna move a little bit. All right, there's a lot of them out here. Are any of them O's? No, they're all B's. I'm still looking for the B giant. Okay, let's try something odd. Let's see what this will give us. I don't know what that is. Okay. There's nothing. Right now it's just giving us red dwarfs. Oh, white dwarfs. So the only thing that shouldn't show up now would be O-class planets and neutron stars and black holes. So anything that shows up in blue would be a class O star. Or a B. Still looking for that B giant. There's a B. Yeah, this is not really helping. But all the blue ones here seems to be starting on an E. Alright, so let's try that. Not what I wanted, but whatever. Okay. It's not cooperating now. Okay. I'm gonna search EDSM. Alright, celestial bodies. I'm gonna search for O-type stars. Sort by distance to me. Search. And then we're gonna see what we got. Alright, so there's really no set rule. There's a lot of H and G's. We can certainly give that a try. H. Nothing. Alright. Yod, Rao. Where are we? YUX H. Alright, so there's nothing on that. Let's try G. And F. So there's nothing there. I mean, okay. Nothing on that. But if I do A, H, we should find something. And that's where we were searching before. CQ Y F. What's that? That's a blue star. Have any H? We do have H. Oh. That went completely off the board. Yeah. G. Only that one. So I'm just searching in the vicinity of where other ones have found something. There are some O-class stars down here. But it doesn't really register as giants or supergiants. What am I looking for? At least giant. I don't know if there is a supergiant. There is also a classification called hypergiant, but I've never seen that. But CLY seems to have lots of O's. Alright, let's try out some H's. See what we get. Oh, how did it go back to G? Okay. All right, so no G, no H, no F. All right, so there may not be any out here. All right, what's the closest one to me? Okay, let's try. Hello. Somewhere where there's another known one. BAAH. BAAG. Okay. Bag. That's a black hole. That was an O class. Did not say giant, so I wasn't really interested. Are there any H's? No H. What about F? There's an F. F's are B's. Sometimes working right. anything out here. That is what I'm. Just lots of neutron stars. I mean, there are a lot of them around here. But they're all I hate to say it, but they're all just regular. It's like regular, boring Class B stars. We may have to go looking for something else and just hope that we run into some O's on the way. Yeah, these boring Class B stars. What the hell? I'm trying to find the giants. I can't find any giants. Super giants. Giants. I want to find something. These are all boring, plain. Betelgeuse is 30,000 light years away. And Betelgeuse is not a blue giant. I have filtered the star map. These are only blues showing up. But none of them are giants. Alright, hold on a second here. Yeah, I'm a long way from home. Alright, let me try EDDB and see. EDDB has the problem of spectral class B giant. Search for a reference. Eord prow. Where am I? YU X. You can only search within 100. Yeah, it only took a day to get out here. It's not that bad. Well, you know, it's a few hours. Right. So it did not do the luminosity right. Because the only blue star it found here within 100 light years of me is me. All right, let's see. Now, it is interesting. That is interesting. EDSM does not have a blue giant or blue supergiant listed. Only class A has them listed. Which is weird. And I realize that only gives me the ones that have been already mapped. All right, let me hold on. Let me go back to the Codex here, because that's ultimately what we're trying to sort out. Alright, so what I can do is I can go, and I don't really enjoy creeping on other people's discoveries, but that is a Class A blue supergiant. And I guess if you do switch to realistic, then you may see other stuff. But also, it won't tell you what it is. Which is annoying. How many jumps is that? 10 jumps. Well, you can't find opals? It's like the easiest thing to find, man. Ah, 10 jumps is a piece of cake. Alright, finding void opals is easy. You have to look for a system with pristine ice rings. Anything major reserve level and up is good, but pristine is definitely the best. So if it's anything but, then don't even bother. Since I have been, not all ice rings have void opals, but many do. Neutron 6. Neutron 6 has ice rings and several void opal. Pristine level is a major. Not pristine level. Resource level is major, so there's a lot to be found. Okay, I don't know what's happening. There we go. I mined a lot in Neutron 6. Oh yeah. Well, I'll find some for you right now. Let's go find some void opals. I don't have any mining equipment on here, including the pulse wave thingamajig. So I can't actually go looking for the rocks. But once we find a gas giant, we'll find some opals. They're everywhere. I probably mined 100 million credits worth just to past couple of days. The mining ship that I use is a Python, and I don't really have an option of going outside the bubble because everything is mining equipment, limpet controllers, and cargo hold for all the stuff. Alright, here we go. Get some fuel first. Alright, quick scan. We got some gas giants out here. Have a look. Alright, this gas giant did not have any rings. Here's two more. No ring. Here we go. That's probably not an ice ring though. Alright. Let's have a look. Ring time rocky and ice. I'm gonna go. Ice ring, we're gonna probe it. Probe all the rings. That's the problem. You can't. You have to search for them on EDDB. Or let's see, can you do it on EDSM? Type have rings. Yes. Ice rings. Distance to Sol. Filter by. Atmosphere rock. What is this? Don't know what that is. Sorry, I'm trying out multiple things at the same time here. Multitasking. It's okay. As long as we don't crash into anything. Alright, what happened? Alright. You know, it shouldn't even let you get in here. What are the chances that's gonna be void opals? I got 2 void opal hotspots right here, and lots of low temperature diamonds. Alexandrite is also very high paying in many places. If this was any closer, I would mine the hell out of this one. All right, so the low temperature diamonds gives you higher payout overall. If you look at all the stations or all the markets, you'll get a high payout no matter where you go. Void opals are very up and down. They go from like 170,000 to 1.6 million, depending on where you go. So it's a little up and down. But low temperature diamonds is always up in the 700,000-800,000, I think. So if you're not finding one, you can always go for the other one. Alright, I'm gonna go back and scoop some fuel. Quick scan. Yeah, I may have to review what I have on my Python for mining to see if I can figure out a way of shifting some stuff around. Because with no fuel scoop, I can't go anywhere, as I'm kind of stuck mining in close proximity to where I'm gonna sell it. And because the ship is heavy, I don't have a lot of jump range. So, you know, I'm stuck within like 100 light years of whatever. I mean, I can find a place to stop and get fuel, but I don't like flying around too much with millions of credits in void opals. What's unrealistic? My map? Doesn't really matter. I don't have any filters applied to the jumping, so I'll just jump to whatever. Doesn't matter. Enable jet cone if it can. The rework on the routing mechanism that they did a couple of updates ago has kind of solved the whole problem with getting fuel. It will always route you to a fuel planet before you run out. So you, assuming you don't have it set up to not include any fuel planets or systems. Sorry, not planets, systems. So I mean, I don't know why you would exclude all the main sequence stars from your jump route. But that's literally the only way to run out of fuel. No, it's just before there was no guarantees that it would actually find you a fuel planet on your route, but now there seems to be. So you can run unfiltered. You don't have to apply a filter for only fuel planets. If you're traveling far, you can just stay wherever and go. The only reason why I select a filter and apply the filter to the routing is because I want to exclude white dwarfs. I don't want to go into white dwarf. I don't want to boost through white dwarf. I want to. It's. I hate those guys. The white dwarfs are horrible stars. That's the most evil creature in the universe. And also, for some reason now, brown dwarfs is an issue. At least if your ship is a little sluggish on the maneuverability. Because you're dropping so close to the brown dwarf. Hold on. Okay. Quick scan. Nothing. Hey, Dark Assassin, welcome to the stream. Yeah, white dwarfs are evil, man. They are the worst. At least with Neutron Stars, you can set some parameters and say, this is what I'm gonna do and it's gonna work. With white dwarfs, it's just pure random. It's just evil. Right, so I forgot where we're going and what we're looking for. I think we're looking for and this is going to be a Class A Supergiant. All right, so here's a Neutron Star. I'm gonna have to repair the frame shift drive soon. All right. Oh, this one is lively. All right, so there's some other bodies in here. I'll have a look at that after I scooped. Yeah, this one is good. These I actually don't mind at all. It's relatively safe to go in here. Sometimes a pain in the ass to get out, but usually works out. There we go. All right. Quick scan. All right, nothing there that we cared about. All right, there we go. Class A Blue Supergiants. All right. Now, I think we had Supergiant already. Let's check that out in the Codex. No, we didn't, and we didn't get the report. Buggy, man. Quick scan? Alright, so this is buggy. This is a Class A blue-white supergiant. Alright, let's have another look at it. It's kind of small. So we're looking at a Class A supergiant. Everybody saw that that's what it was. A-type supergiant. I do not have a confirmed entry for the supergiant. Why not? I mean, I flew out here. Well, it's not this one, but I flew out here because it was an A-type supergiant, so I would get a confirmed find on the supergiant. It's not there. All right. Minoar, AAA, H30, Class A, Supergiant. Not showing. All right, Dan, I'll see you later. Okay. I'm not gonna discount that theory, but we can see if we can find a way of testing it. I don't have. All right. The other stuff I'm looking for is carbon stars. So let's go looking for some carbon stars. All right, let's do a CS because it's not showing here at all. Distance to commander position. Oh, okay. So I guess we're not doing CS. All right. So we're looking for CN. CN type giant is there's one reported. And white dwarf. All right. This one is 490 light years away. Okay. Carbon stars are on. I think the tick happens at okay. The tick happens at 12 noon game time. Come on, man. All right, that's a black hole. Don't want that. All right, so scanning for neutron. Scanning for anything is just hoping that it will show up is not that easy. Because what you see is not always a star. Okay, so that's a CN. And there's an S. Okay. It's only 6 jumps, man. Go for it. And there's an S class down there as well. So we can grab that one as we go. Hold on. Codex. Because I know for a fact you don't have to go in and sell the data for it to show up, because some of the stuff that I've discovered on my way here is showing in the in the codex, including some of the stuff I found today, which is the class 4 gas giant. That one shows as confirmed, I believe. The problem just seems to be with the class A and class B stars. Don't know what that button does. All right, so gas giant. I did find a class 4 gas giant today, confirmed. That was today. (12:28, 11:32). Well, that was 20 minutes ago. No. It was 15:11. It was okay, it was a while ago. But it was today. So the gas giant showed up. It's just those class A and class B The stars are not showing up. And it's a little bit annoying too, because you only get one. Only one will show up, ever, it seems like. Let's have a look at the Codex again. I'm sorry, this is going to be a lot of Codex stuff. Discoveries. Where else have I been? Inner Scutum. There we go. All right, so I have. What? All right. So. All right, so check this out. I know I discovered a lot of stuff there. It says 0. That's probably because I haven't sold anything. But if you go into and look at it, it says I have 13 confirmed, but there's only one check on each. So K-type, there's 2 other reported, but the one that's confirmed by me, there's only one. And I mean, seriously, K-type is very frequent. Same thing with M. Confirmed. It's only the first one you find. So it's not like you can rack up finds like forever. So it doesn't keep a catalog of everything you've ever found. It's just the first of each instance for each region. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff in the game. I took a bit of a break as well. It wasn't really very long, but I did take a little break and came back once they had the update out. They're still having issues, I know, with the servers. So there's some issues connecting to the comm server and whatnot. I haven't had any freeze ups today, which is kind of, I guess, good for a change. I wonder if that works. No? Nightbot is not paying attention. Right. One neutron star and boom, there we are. Yeah, there's nothing like a phone ringing just as you drop into a neutron star. Quick scan. That's actually a little bit dangerous because the quick scan automatically resets the throttle to 75%. Don't want that here. All right. All right, so this is the carbon star. We'll see how that turns out. I'm gonna stop because this is a big one and I don't really know where we're gonna drop. And it's not like we can do anything, scooping or anything on this thing. Okay. It should come up with a discovery here. It didn't. The Codex stuff is broken. I don't have any other word for it. This is broken. This was a CN. Confirmed location. Okay, that's the one we just did. But there was no. All right. Quick scan. Nothing else in here. Okay. There's usually a thing that comes up in the middle of the screen saying you found something. Didn't get that. But we did get the discovery and it showed up in the Codex right away. I'm not the first one here because, as we know, I found this one researching. And here's another one. I'm pretty sure somebody else has been here. I would be surprised if not. So we got the carbon CN and we get into carbon S out of the way. We got those in the Codex. So there's the discovery. There used to be a thing where it would go. I don't know. Maybe that's just for other stuff and not stars. Quick scan. It's just really junk moons here. I don't really need to go out there. I don't really care about finding those. Here's another one. That's a CN. We already have a CN. There's another couple. Thought I saw a third one. There's a whole bunch of them here. Or S's though, S and CN. There's none of the other ones. CN. CN. Let's just take a look at where we're at. Okay. All right. So that's an S4, S4 3B, and then class 7. Okay. And then this guy. CN5. Okay. See what this is. That's a CN5. It's exactly the same as the one we've had. And that one too. So we're really looking for the other CN. I'm really bad at navigating this galaxy map. CN5, same class, the one we found earlier. Good to know. That's an MS. We don't have an MS. Go for that. 4 jumps. Alright, so that should take care of a couple of the carbon stars. There are subclasses of those as well, so I don't know if there's any way we can sort that out better. But we're getting to a point where I'm getting hungry. Alright. Quick scan. Here I care about. But we are gonna have to scoop up some fuel over here. Asteroids and rocky stuff. Again, that is something I haven't looked at. Is that that information that you're getting on the galaxy map on what's actually in there? That's a huge oversight. Because that lists almost everything. Almost everything you need to know. We're gonna have to dip our toes in again. Alright. Quick scan. Nothing in here. Still looking for a class 5 gas giant and the helium gas giant. Alright, so we found 4 stars in here. And one little body. Where are you? Here it is. Okay. So that is an MS Carbon Star MS class. Again, Codex didn't tell me that it found it. But it's there. I need to find a CJ. I don't have a CJ. There is one reported CJ type giant. Hold on. Are there no variations of these? Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. There's no variations of these? Oh, there we go. Type C. Oh, look at that. Hypergiant. What is that? Okay, there are multiples of the Wolf Riot. I knew that. There's 2 varieties of the S type. Hold on. So you won't actually see them until you found them. Until they have been found by someone. The C type has 4. The S isn't even. There we go. S has 2. S type and S type giant. But out here, S type, there's only the giant because that's what I found. Okay. So also, star types here lists everything you need to know. MS4, which is the main star. MS is the carbon class. It's not then from main star. And then some red dwarfs. MS class carbon star. There's nothing else in here that would indicate what that other classification the 3B, what that means. But there's 3 red dwarfs in there. All right. So let's check out. There's another carbon star. That's also an MS. That's an MS2. That's an MS4. Okay, let's go and see if it's any different. Of course, what we can do is we can look at the galaxy map for the ones that has been reported for the other classes. We can write down what the classifications are, and then we can try and use that for sorting things out. So this is an MS2. The other one was an MS4. All right, we're going really fast. These are all just rocky bodies. I don't expect there to be anything of any value on any of these. All right, one more. Okay, so we scan the whole thing. All right, notepad. Seriously, man? What do we got? 6.678. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 326404 and 3283. Okay. That's the info we have on the star. One more time. So it didn't really show up as anything special. And it's no different than the other one. And the other one was an MS4. This is an MS2. Information on the star. This one is a lot older. A little bit smaller. And a little bit cooler. But it's about 3 million, 3 billion years older. All right. And there's no way I can... No other way of really searching for anything here. There is a... B class there. I'm just really reaching now and just hoping to randomly run into... I mean, that's not really a whole lot different to what we did before, but... Guess no matter how you scan around here, you're only going to find so much. And you never know if it's going to be a... I don't think there's any way of seeing... what's going to be a... It's going to be a blue giant and what's not. And switching back and forth is just... but there is a lot of blue here. Should be able to find something, but I'm just not... Okay, Mino are MIT D. No? E? Alright, I must have spelled something wrong. Yeah. No H. The only AAAs have been found. Pretty sure of it. Black hole. Black hole. Lots of freaking black holes. I haven't started looking at those Wolf-Rayet stars yet. There's a blue supergiant. I think we have blue supergiants though. Don't we have a blue supergiant? Is that one of the ones that isn't showing up? A. So we'll look at that again. A27. Hold on. That's not how it works. All right. Class A blue supergiant. Absolutely, for sure. We don't have one of those. Let's go try for another one. Last time. 3 jumps. I can do that. Okay. All right, getting a little close. I just gotta fill up the tank here. Class A, blue-white Supergiant. All right. So the question is it confirmed only if you're the first to fight? No, I don't think so. All right. All right. Take a picture. Ah, didn't fix that, did I? Take a picture. Take a picture. Ah, there we go. All right. That's gonna have to be all for today. I'm starving. I gotta go get some grub. So yeah. For today, that's